Cutting, reducing, merging is the theme this administration has now adopted towards the council-provided services. What message does it give to Croydon residents when this administration is cutting and reducing frontline services for thousands of residents across the borough because of this administration's financial mismanagement? Residents are being faced with the Croydon Museum being closed for 2 years and reduced service being offered for at least 2024. Councillor Lewis revealed at Cabinet last week that at least 5, nearly half of our library provision across the borough, is now under threat of closure. Residents and families across the borough in Bradmore Green, Broad Green, Sanderstead, Shirley and South Norwood all rely and need easy access to their libraries. Losing their libraries and community hubs will deprive residents across the borough, including the elderly and some of the most deprived members of our community who use and rely on this facility the most. We warned Labour last year and they ignored us. When we came across a secret report that stated 4 libraries were being considered for closure in Croydon, which was strongly denied by Councillor Lewis. It is remarkable that this council has now gone one step further and now 5 libraries are under threat of closure. Last year, Councillor Lewis labelled the Conservative petition as a nonsense campaign around saving libraries. He stated that there were no plans to redevelop or close any libraries in Croydon and promised that investments would be made. 1 year later, and this Labour administration has quickly changed its mind, no matter what the consequences on the most deprived across the borough. At Cabinet meeting last week, Councillor Lewis dropped the bombshell that an unknown number of our leisure centres would be closing also. This is at a time when personal health and fitness is even more important. These cuts to services is a typical example of this Labour Council hitting frontline services instead of cutting waste. All these cuts have become necessary because this council must find huge cost savings to help balance the budget and the deficit of an estimated £64 million created since Labour took control of Croydon Council 6 years ago. Labour has shown time and time again that they cannot be trusted to run our town. It is not fair or right that some of the most deprived and vulnerable within our community are now paying the price for Labour incompetence. Their choices have bankrupted our council. Enough is enough. The residents of Croydon deserve better.